Hey YouTube, this video is a product haul for my face. As I stated in a previous video, I have acne. I've had acne for years. I think I even had acne before my preteens. That's how long I've had acne. So anyway, um, let's see. My face is very oily, and when I first got acne, I went to the dermatologist. And the dermatologist had prescribed a benzoyl peroxide cream. I think it was above 10%, and also like a retin A product. The product was it was pretty good. It was a strong product because it just made my face peel, and it peeled a lot to the point where I couldn't go outside because of the excessive peeling. But I did have this one neighbor who was like, you haven't come out all summer. Let's come out, blah, blah, blah. So at the end of the summer, I actually scrubbed the skin off, and my face looked fabulous. Well, that first day anyway. The second day, you could see the scars because I actually, scrubbed the skin off. So anyway, it stayed pretty nice for a couple of, I don't know if it was like a couple of weeks or a couple of days, but anyway, the acne came back and it looked worse than before. Not that it was worse, just because I had that period where it looked really good. So anyway, I stopped using the product because, like I said, it peeled my skin so much, and I was supposed to start school again, and I couldn't have it peeling like that while I went to school. So I think I know my mom used to buy like really expensive products. We go to Macy's and buy Clinique and all these moisturizers, and they didn't really do much for my face. So I started using Clearasil, and back then it was like a Clearasil lotion, but I wasn't using it right. So I decided to go back to the dermatologist because my face wasn't getting as clear as I wanted, and it was still very oily. And I didn't understand, paying so much money for products that weren't controlling the problem. So I went back to the dermatologist, and I told him, I said those products were great, but they just peeled my skin so much, and I'm gonna go back to school, and I don't want, for my face to peel that way. So he prescribed another acne medication. I don't know what it was called. I should have remembered so I can warn people about it. But I guess I should, maybe it's best because, even though it didn't work for me, it could have worked for somebody else. But anyway, it broke me out, and it like around my mouth, and it was like a rash because it wasn't like formed pimples. It was just like a rash around my mouth area. It was so disgusting. I said, oh no, I can't live like this. So I stopped using it, and I stopped going to the dermatologist. So I had a new goal, which was to find an over the counter product that will be able to control my oil and my acne. So I went back to Clearasil, and by this time Clearasil was making a benzoyl peroxide cream, and it was 10%. So I was using that, and I liked it. It was working pretty well for me. So I used that for a long time. And then I found, I'm going to start with my haul. I found this oil-free acne wash by Neutrogena, and this worked wonders for me because it's got 2% beta hydroxy, so it kind of accelerated the skin turnover. So I used to have a lot of black spots, scarring from pimples, and this helped peel it really quickly, and also helped with the oil. I mean, it didn't eliminate the oil, but it helped reduce the oil. But I love the fact that it it allowed my skin to peel, but not excessively like the retin A product did. So after I would wash with the Neutrogena, and before I used to use a washcloth, and then I realized I couldn't use the washcloth because I need to be able to wash it every day, which I wasn't. So I invested in, those cotton pads for makeup removal. I bought the big pads and I use those daily. So you can get them at CVS. With the economy going bad, the price has just gone up because I think now it's like $5. But when I first started using it, it was like $3. But it's like a pack of 50, and I use that to wash my face, and I just throw it away after I'm done. So after that, I would use my Clearasil cream. But like I said in my last video, I had gone searching for it. I couldn't find it anymore, but I did notice that Clearasil was making a new formulation, and I didn't want to move to the new formulation for some reason. So I couldn't find the Clearasil lotion, so I had to find something else, especially after going to 3 stores and they not have it. So I started using Clean and Clear Persia Gel 10, and it's got 10% benzoyl peroxide. And I kind of like this better because it's easy for me to apply. The cream Clearasil, the cream Clearasil, if my face, like if I dry my face and it's bone dry, it was hard for me to apply the cream. It wouldn't absorb into my skin and I would have this white film. So I would have to put like my moisturizer on to help, absorb the Clearasil. But this Persia gel, oh my gosh, wet, dry, it just glides on and it absorbs in my skin fairly quickly. And it's not drying. At first when I was using this, I felt like it wasn't controlling my oil, but the more I use it, the more it's controlling my oil. So after, did I say my toner? No. After I wash my face with the oil-free acne wash, I use this Clear Pore Oil Eliminating Astringent by Neutrogena as well, and it also has 2% beta hydroxy, and this toner is great. Like I said, with the beta hydroxy, it helps with my skin turnover, so my scars go away quickly. So after the toner, I use the Clean and Clear Persia Gel 10% benzoyl peroxide. And then I use my Clean and Clear Soft Oil-Free Moisturizer. This is a new product. I used to use, it was a sunblock, and it was an oil-free sunblock, SPF 35, but I felt like I needed a moisturizer, so I went with this. And it's just great. It's oil free, it doesn't break me out, and it's got sunblock. Even though I wish the SPF was higher, either way it does the job for me. I'm happy with it. So yes, those are the products that I use to control my acne. It helps with the oil, but my face is hella oily, so I don't know if there's a product that's going to be out there that's going to be effective at controlling my oil. Before, when with the whole acne, I wouldn't moisturize, and my face would be oily and dry at the same time, and that's like the worst feeling because you have this film of oil, and then underneath you have dry skin that if you can't laugh, you can't move because it was so dry. So I really like this moisturizer because it's not oily, and my skin is not dry or pulling or anything. So those are the products that I have been using for my face, and I really like the products. I will continue to use the products. Hopefully they won't change the formulation or stop making it. So anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, please ask. Send me an email or put a comment below. And thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye.